Detroit, Michigan. Motown is the setting for the Pacers. A polished and versatile lead guard with an awareness for the game that's always been ahead of his years. Tyrese Halliburton is ready as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Pacers, Pistons, coming up on 2K Sports.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never.
Hey, what's up? That's how we do some NBA 2K25 season game. Just like on wrestling, I'm going to be the commissioner of the league.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that matchup with the Magic, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepherd out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight. And I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
Hey, what's up?
This is the best.
I decided we're going to do some basketball here for a little while. We'll probably do some wrestling a little bit later, but I want to do a couple games of season of the basketball. Be the commissioner like I do in wrestling, so.
Good for the basket. Starting
see who wins these games, who can make it in the playoffs, who can win championships, and signings and all that. So, trying to have some fun with it.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Off target at the rim. And here are the Pacers now. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Ivey. Can't get it to fall.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And it's Mathurin missing. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ivey with the bucket.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivey, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Shepherd, the pass to Halliburton. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Over Harris. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Duren, and Duren slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Right side, Mathurin. Pass to Shepherd. There's Siakam. Halliburton outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
How y'all like the graphics of the game? NBA 2K always makes great graphics on their game. They made it more realistic, look like this year. All of them. I have all of them. I'm just the commissioner of the league, you know. So like on wrestling, you know, all of them. So it's the same as wrestling.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his
Shaq
role.
does a halftime
He
show.
plays with confidence.
They have an
He
error
helps provide
on here where you can
stability when he's on the floor.
play as
Now,
Shaq
here's Durant.
with the old legends,
And here in the first about 3 minutes
stuff like
in,
that.
Cunningham for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
So it's Detroit now after Indiana gets the 3. And here's Harris from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Indiana moving the ball around. Mathurin, good.
Mathurin's team needing that one, and boy, he does not disappoint.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him. Back to Harris. From downtown. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Shepard with the ball. Ivy defending. And a wide open look for Siakam. His shot is good, making him a...
Can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Ivy. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got 5 now.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Now Shepard. Halliburton outside for the 3. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Halliburton. 6 points for him.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
Now here is Harris. 6 points for him. Cunningham outside. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Shepard. Outside Mathurin. Driving inside. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Pistons have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Yeah, probably after this game, we'll go do our pay-per-view on our wrestling that we started. I just wanted to get a game in on here, and then, like I said, we'll probably go do the wrestling after that. Oh yeah, it'll probably after this game.
Making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Harris against Siakam. To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Sinks the triple.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Shepard. 6 points for him. Outside Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And he knocks down the first one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Close the alley-oop jam. Indiana leading by 5. Turner with the screen. Hardaway against McConnell. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 6.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact
both
anywhere on the floor.
Pass
yeah, they're pretty
good
cool.
On the triple. He's got 8.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Shepard with the ball. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And again, it's Indiana.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter.
Yeah, it is cool. They make some cool games. You know, I like everything about this game. You know, this game, this year's game's really fun. You know, graphics, gameplay, everything.
Turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Throw good, Siakam. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a win.
Yeah, it does. It's like watching it on TV. That's how.
Holland, he's checked in for Harris.
Yeah, it is funny to play it.
And it's Malik Beasley in for Cunningham.
But yeah, it's like watching it on TV. You know, looks realistic. Like it says, oh, I know you like the Pistons. Or they're from Detroit. But yeah, I know you like them Detroit Pistons.
And so it's McConnell.
But every team will be part of this season. Like I said, I will have control of the trades and the free agency, and I'll be the GM of the season. So
hits the jump shot. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
We'll see at the end of the year who the best team is.
Siakam showing great versatility.
Yeah, I know you played it in school. Yeah, you were trying to be like Michael Jordan.
The Pacers pull it in. Outside, Walker. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Thompson passes to Holland. Thompson kicks to Holland. Back to Thompson. It's Beasley on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays.
Oh, yeah, I'm not that good at basketball either. I just love to watch it and play it on video games. That's about as good as I am on it. In real life, I ain't good.
From long range.
I leave it to the professionals.
Back to Thompson. Here's Holland. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Detroit.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
McConnell against Beasley. McConnell with it. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Back to McConnell. From deep. And the Pacers another 3.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
3-pointer. And Malik Beasley good for 3. Beasley's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's Indiana, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Here's Walker. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And so in the game for the Pacers. They've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Brown, and it's Walker in at the 3. And, well, Detroit shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Hardaway kicks to Beasley. Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Beasley with a clean look. Another 3 for Detroit.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
A nice shot by Halliburton. In the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
Walker with the screen for McConnell. Down low. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. Walker's got his first 2 points.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Thompson passes to Holland. And Thompson kicks to Holland. Back to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Stewart with the screen on McConnell. And that one is good by Beasley.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pacers leading by 5. And here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Goes up from the top of the key, and he drops that one in. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Marcus Sasser's checked
Oh yeah, the
in
graphics.
for Detroit.
Yeah, the graphics are great
Then for the Pacers,
on this game.
Turner comes in for Moses Brown, and Shepard subbed
They
in for
always
T.J.
are.
McConnell.
The coaches, the crowd, the players, all of them look real. And they move like the actual people, you know.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Halliburton. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Beasley for 3, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage.
Yeah,
Clearly
I try.
A big reason why they're up right now.
It takes a lot more work on here than
to the inside.
just
wrestling. Because
you
made 7.
have 32 teams. You have God knows how many players, plus drafts and trades and free agents and re-signings. But it's fun to do, though. So I look forward to see who wins the NBA Finals and see, you know, who's going to be signed where and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be fun.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
Hardaway Jr. carving out some space for himself with that play call.
Toppin finds Halliburton. Unloads. And again, it's Indiana.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Beasley.
So far, the Indiana Pacers has got a good defense. It's like Detroit Pistons can't hardly do nothing with them. So, but Detroit's hanging in with them so far. They're back a little bit, but they're deep. But Pacers defense is, really.
Now here's Walker. Turner with it, guarded by Stewart.
Yeah, I try to be good at all of them. Some of them I'm not, but I try to be.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now.
Sometimes I make a mistake on him.
Keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Holland. Three-pointer on the way. Another 3 for Detroit.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Shepard. And here is Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Sasser with the rebound.
I don't know about that. About making money at it, but I do it for the love of playing games and having fun. Because I love playing games and I love sharing the gameplay.
Just been money
so
far tonight.
I just like having fun with it.
Now Shepard, he has 6.
I like to be creative, when I'm playing games. I like to be creative and do creative things.
And continues 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Now here's Beasley, guarded closely. Back to Sasser. Over Halliburton. Sasser can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Inside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Oh yeah, look, this is something new that they added this year called Dance Cam. They've never had this in any game before. It's the first year that they've added it. So it's pretty cool. I saw it last night. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. See, look at the crowd. That dude's shirt said Detroit Pistons on it. The guy's dancing. How'd you like the dance cam they had on there where the crowd was dancing?
Entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. The Pacers also changing it up. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Walker. And the Pacers with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. Cranes the three-pointer. Now just a two-point Pacer lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Turner. It's hauled in by Harris. And for the Pistons, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving it around. Turner with a screen on Cunningham. A nice shot by Halliburton.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Here's Ivy. Off with the layup. Here's Shepard, covered by Beasley. And it's Shepard missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Cunningham outside. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mathurin with a screen on Cunningham. Back to Mathurin. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Pass to Harris. Back to Beasley. Cunningham for 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with
look at that. Old Detroit Pistons has caught up with them. They played themselves from behind.
Here's Halliburton. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Halliburton's got 29.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Back to Cunningham. Beasley outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Oh, Detroit Pistons is winning it so far.
Nothing short of fantastic this game.
They come back and take the lead.
He has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Turner passes to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 32.
Both teams running.
All right, clock's running out. You'll see Shaq here in a few minutes.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Back to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Cunningham looking it over. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Here comes Shaq. Halftime
for the Pacers. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ha! She missed. Okay, here comes Shaq. There he is. You see him in the gray suit over there?
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You look at the Pistons, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few.
Hero Shaq talking.
Your toast.
He's doing the halftime show.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Thompson outside. to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Halliburton passes to Shepard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Pass to Cunningham from outside the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 35. To the paint, here's Turner. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Cunningham and Detroit again with the bucket.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Chance to see some stats for Tobias Harris. Good season for him last year. Averaged 17 and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Halliburton outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harris passes to Duren. Thompson outside. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Shepard. Siakam outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 24.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Tries again. The rebound by Turner. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton right side. Outside Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And it's now only a 1-point Piston lead. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Pacers trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Duren finds Harris. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Pass to Shepherd. Siakam for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Detroit's gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. Here's Ivey. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Here's Mathurin. Siakam trying to free himself up. And it's Mathurin missing. The Pistons have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Detroit Pistons might win this thing. They come back to come this far. They might win this thing.
You come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I love
Detroit Pistons. They like to do a lot of dunking.
So 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Here's Ivey. Got it. Good job in the low post. And 12 points for Jaden Ivey.
And that's fantastic body control. Ivey's showing he can take hits while shooting.
Siakam looking around. Just 4 to shoot. He's feeling it. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Pass to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And Indiana, another.
I don't know. I can't say if they're going to win or not, but they might. You know, they're working on it. They're trying. Pistons whooped them last year, so they might beat the Pistons. I don't know.
Duren with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much.
It's anyone's ball game right now.
Cunningham finds Ivey. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivey to the inside. Here's Duren. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
See, he tried to dunk and he missed. They like to dunk a lot, the Detroit Pistons.
Walker's shot is off. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. At the top of the key, Thompson. Pass to Harris. Here's Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Drills the 3-pointer. Cunningham's got 38 points.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from 3-point range.
Here's Shepherd. 8 points for him. Halliburton outside. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Thompson misses. Indiana leading. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Turner kicks to Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam, a screen on Cunningham. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Siakam up top. Haliburton outside. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Connects again.
Oh yeah, they keep changing the lead and tying, and so like I said, it could be anybody's. Could be either one of these teams' game.
Shot to stop the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
But they just got a foul though.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And the first one drops.
That Ivy that plays for Detroit Pistons, he's a pretty bad dude.
Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Beasley inside. He's covered by Haliburton. Excellent defense there from Haliburton. Pass to McConnell. 1:02 left to play in the third. Rebounded by the Pistons. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Stewart with it. Over Haliburton. For three, Beasley hits the three-point bomb. Beasley's got 34.
He has definitely shown up to play.
Indiana Pacers only 5 ahead of them.
Trying to battle his team back into it.
Pacers will come back on them now.
Siakam gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Pacers
will make it 8.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
7-second difference shot. Williams, he's checked in for Ivy. And Indiana with the change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Haliburton. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Siakam on the money from 12 feet away. Siakam's got 37.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Williams. Siakam for three. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 40.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return
Well, the
shortly.
Pacers are leading by 11, so Detroit Pistons better hurry up and do something. They're in trouble right now.
And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Pacers. We'll be topping out there with Brown. Then it's Walker, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Haliburton in at the 2 spot. Moore against McConnell.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Pistons making a change here. Swider's checked in.
Oh, yeah, it's a good game so far. Yeah, so far, you know, whoever wins this game, they'll be done work for it.
Foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Tim Hardaway Jr. I remember his daddy.
For the Pistons.
I remember his daddy, Tim Hardaway. He was a good player.
Bounce pass Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Walker a screen. Just 5 to shoot. There's McConnell. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 13. Hardaway with it. Pass to Beasley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Oh yeah, it's a very good game.
First one falls for him. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And both free throws good for Beasley.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Halliburton outside. Goes up on the wing. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Pacers leading by 12. And here's McConnell. Over Sasser. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension.
Yeah, Pacers are way ahead now. Detroit Pistons would have to really do a lot to come back on them now.
And another 3 for Detroit.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Halliburton looking around over Beasley. And it's good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 56 points in the game. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Pass to Beasley. Wide open. And there's another.
But they still got time to do it. They would just have to. Pacers would have to make a lot of mistakes, and Pistons would have to get a lot of turnovers and stuff like that in order to really come back. But right now, Pacers is on their game. They're playing.
There's another.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
McConnell passes.
And right now, the way Pacers are playing, they're not making no mistakes. So.
He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Hardaway. Stewart with the screen on Walker. Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by Brown. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Here's Walker. Out to the wing. Toppin, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Pacers lead by 15.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Offensive rebound.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass.
Plus Detroit Pistons, they've been trying to dunk a lot, and they've been missing. That's one thing that's been costing them. Is they're missing a lot of shots, and they're missing a lot of dunks.
Now Sasser. Pass to Hardaway.
They're nailing the 3 points.
Stewart, a screen for Hardaway.
But they're not.
Another three for Detroit.
They're not really nailing it too much in the paint.
Shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And here is Brown.
And right now, time's running out on them. So.
The layup off target. Here's Sasser. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sasser's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
All right, I'm coming.
Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. We keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ivy passes to Duren. To the middle, looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
He misses the free throw.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Harris outside. Thompson finds Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Siakam's shot is off. Pistons trail by 10. It's Thompson off the drive. The kick out to Cunningham. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
What's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Siakam outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 43 points. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Harris. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Fires it up. And again, it's Indiana converting.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Halliburton. And a wide connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Cunningham. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most 3s in a game. Here's Cunningham. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Shepard. Ivy defending. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Pacers on defense. They lead by 11. Here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Pass to Halliburton. Over Cunningham. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pacers leading by 10. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over Halliburton. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. A three ball. Another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. Good D by Thompson. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ivy, and he's good on the three ball.
Calling for the ball and taking over. Ivy with great confidence in the game to back it up.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Halliburton. Puts up a deep three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pass to Halliburton. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
All right, I'm gonna eat some supper, and then I'll be back to do the wrestling. All right, love y'all too.